In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Tier 10 Japanese heavy tank, the Type 71, and why it's actually going to be even more overpowered than Reforged. So, let's get into it. So first off, the stats of the tank. Now, the Type 71's gun is quite overpowered, I will say so. I mean, the pen, 362 on the gold AP, which actually translates to 380 if you count shell normalization. DPM is kind of mid, but you have 9 degrees gun depression. I mean, just really great gun. It's decently mobile at 37 with a reverse of 15. And obviously, yeah, with calibrated shells, you get 362 gold AP. So, I'm going to put the armor profile up, just the frontal flat ground armor profile when running calibrated. You can look at that. Now I'm going to put up the frontal armor when hold down, the frontal armor when angling, and yeah, so that's just kind of the frontal armor Type 71. You're going to do best on flat ground. Yeah, no, you're going to do best on flat ground, just not, you know, just wiggling, angling. That's where the Type 71 is going to do best for you. Alright, so the enemy team is a rejects platoon. That's not very fun. Hori, so doesn't matter what I do against a Hori, he's going to pen me anyway. So the biggest weak point of this tank's armor profile is definitely going to be the upper plate. The turret is actually pretty dang strong compared to like the Chisei and Type 68. They, you know, their turrets are pretty mid. So, well-placed target. Sorry, brain fart. Well, the playstyle is similar to them. You know, you have a lot of pen, you're pretty decently mobile, and, you know, you'll do best on flat ground. This thing is actually going to be way, way, way more effective hold down. Yeah, okay, well, I got blocked a little bit there. Then it is going to be, no, that shot missed, but it's alright. It's going to be way more effective hold down. I mean, on flat ground than it will be hold down, but it's pretty effective, you know, hold down also, which is not something that, you know, it's not a trait that the other tanks share. Yeah, I mean, I shot the shot, but unfortunately ricocheted because of my gold AP. Obviously, if that had been heat shell, probably would have penned, but look, I'll take the 380 gold pen. I think I'm going to move up here. We'll see how this goes. I take it back. There's the enemy Panzer 70. And, yeah, we'll take a shot back there. I didn't think I was going to hit. Yeah, well, that was a big misplay. I should not have done that. And so far, we're not dealing very much damage. This isn't going super well. However, though, there's the enemy Panzer 70. And if my turret will turn, I'm hoping on shooting him once. Just take that shot. Looks like he's shooting high explosive. I'm not sure why. I'm going to stick with my VZ. He's a good player, and I can't really... The Type 71, as great as it is, its biggest weakness is just how poor the DPM is. It's like very, very poor. So yeah, we're just going to angle here, and he pens me anyway. That's fine. Yeah. This is not going very well so far, and I have a hunch that Panzer 70 is going to poke up on the rear here in a second. It's fine. It's fine. I guess he just shot HE or splashed a Hesh on me. Yeah, so we gotta poke this smartly, because we've been bleeding a lot of health, and the Type 71 does have a lot of health. Obviously, it's never smart to bleed health unnecessarily. There we have the enemy. 183, who's gonna splash an HE on me. Here comes the Panzer 70. Yeah, the situation is getting worse, because he damaged my freaking gunner, so that really sucks. Here comes the 60 dB. So yeah, I'm most likely dead. But if I'm lucky, I can get a bounce. Yep, there you go. Especially against tanks with, you know, less than average standard pen, like the, you know, just kind of not the greatest pen like the 60 dp. You're going to be able to get a lot of really nice bounces from them. Now, I'm not sure if he shot. Okay, he did shoot. So I should be able to get a kill. Oh, never mind. There's the enemy Hori. He's not going to bounce me. Yeah, well, this was a absolutely terrible game. Yeah, no, this was not good. I will take that in my own hands. That was my fault. I was playing not very well there. You can't see. the armor still works great, and as I was saying, the armor is going to be even better in Reforged because Calibrated is getting a nerf, and so this means that your upper plate now and your ankling, people will not be able to gold pen it, at least heavy tanks and mediums. Tank destroyers probably still will be able to, but now, when you angle, it's not going to be a very fun tank to fight. Also, I'm not sure if the pictures that I showed of its armor profile really captured it very well, but it... sorry. But... What the heck? Brain fart, holy. Okay. I'm not really sure if the pictures captured it, but the lore plays very troll with ricochets. And yeah, in general, like, it's just going to get a huge armor buff. Also, the already extremely stupid on-move and dispersion, if you're running V-stabs in Reforged, is going to be even better. It's like the same thing with, like, the Hori. I played the Hori and, like, the Sheridan and stuff in Reforged. Like, the Sheridan is so stupid in Reforged with on-movement buffs. So yeah, I guess I'll just see you in the next battle. Here we are, on Dynasty's Pearl. This is going to be interesting. Can be a really great map for town-based heavies. Can be a really bad map. It just really, really depends. So, for heavy tanks, they have an AC Sterope, an IS-8, and a Caro 45. The Caro is not a heavy. Just ignore what I just said. Alright, so it looks like our team wants to go to med side. Which, yeah, like it. The Type 71 is just a super flexible heavy in general. Like, it's just very flexible, right? You can run it hold down, you can run it on flat ground. Definitely just a great, just brain dead heavy, If I ever want to go just lose my mind for a couple minutes, I'll go play the Type 71. So, we're just going to move up here. No one's spotted yet. Well, there's going to be E50. There we go. Nice 381 to him. Yeah, he's looking at me, but he just can't pen me. Alright, well, I will go for a kill on him, but it bounces. It's fine. Alright, I think I'm gonna move up a little bit. Maybe up to here. I don't want to get shot from the back. Some little part of me knew that there was a 1A3 that was just gonna spawn in. There's... Okay, I think he's not looking. Okay. Well, that was not worth it. He's just gonna sit there, bro. Are we serious? What are we doing? Alright, here's the enemy eyesight. I'm gonna ask my team... What? Okay. Here's also the enemy IS-7. Yeah, this is getting worse. With the angle that my upper plate is at, with it kind of being angled down, it's gonna be a lot easier for them to pen me. Yeah, we'll get a nice tracking shot into the enemy IS-8. And we'll just sit here. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Not sure why. Track him again. And, like, the deep aim isn't terrible on this tank. It's not atrocious. What the heck? Why am I lagging? It's weird. Another tracking shot. Yeah, so these guys are, I think they're pretty done at this point. Bro, please don't block me. Nice, get the kill into him. Yeah, you go ahead and poke that VZ. The 183 is probably still sitting there. Okay, never mind, he's not. Well, we're just gonna poke this. Wouldn't be surprised if he pens me. Well, I guess not. Yeah, and I think this is a lot better. We blocked no damage, unfortunately. We just weren't really getting targeted. But, it really does have useful armor. It really does. If you can put it in the proper situations, 183, he's gonna pen me because he's above me and 183 penetration, so he's just gonna shoot through my upper plate, unfortunately, because the 183 can just do that. He almost messed up my shot. I was so ready for him to just mess it up. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll shoot the Sterope. Boom. 334. Huge low roll, but damage in, damage out. Yeah, actually, I should have gone that way. Well, we'll back up. See the amazing reverse speed here. Now I'm just glazing unnecessarily. Well, there you go. 4,282 damage, and we actually might get more. Hold up. Nah, okay, the 183 got it, of course. Well, there you go. 4,200 out, 2,000 assist. Like I said, unfortunately, I wasn't really targeted this game, so I was not able to, really pull off any damage blocked. But let me assure you, I block a lot of damage in this thing. It's also great for dealing damage. I mean, the pen is just stupid, especially on the standard. Yeah, we're top of the team. Yeah, dude, that 183. Yeah, I mean, like, you can see it's just a brain dead tank. It's just like a chill brain dead tank. I don't ever struggle in this thing, really. I mean, yeah, so great vehicle. I would definitely pick it up if you haven't already. I'm running enhanced armor, especially since the HP got buffed to 2650 base. So, I mean, if you want to run an HP loadout, go ahead. I run enhanced armor just to give the upper plate that little buff so I can wiggle it better. That's how you want to play it, just kind of like this. You wiggle, but you got to be careful because those little cutouts where the lights are, people can pin you there if you over angle. So, yeah, it's a great tank. If you don't already own it, I would highly recommend picking it up. I mean, it's not a hard grind. It really isn't. The line is also amazing. You got the Chisei Type 68 with its like 384 gold pen. Obviously, this thing, 278 on the standard. I'm not really sure what that would be with shell normalization, but yeah. Anyway, it's a great tank. Thanks for watching. This is Wildblitz Media. We post lots of funny meme shorts and stuff, so if you want to go subscribe and like for more content from our channel, thank you. You guys have a good day. Bye.